Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? CC for you, CC 22, year 2. Let's get it. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be heartbreaking. MVP, bad dad, logo 3-step bags. No look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with the bacon if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, mainly Celeste couldn't fix it. We scream bloopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she ticklish. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with efficiency. Still receive hate so persistently. Microwave they game, cook they game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlyn's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlyn's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. I know it feels like it's been a long time coming. I miss y'all. I love y'all. But you know, it ain't been too, I've been down. Caitlyn ain't been around. So I've been down and now, chilling. Really ain't paying no attention. Except for the bloopies. I have tapped into some Angel Reese games because I like to get a chuckle. I've been down. I needed something to get me up. And boy, I tell you, she gets me up. Never fails. Got bloopy reels coming later on today. Make sure we hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's talk. Listen, I'm going to be reading a lot in the chat. I want to take a lot of questions. Y'all got questions. I want to try to provide you answers. I did see our last game without CC, and I wish I didn't see because the shit was horrible. It's terrible. I'm looking at Stephanie White with a side eye. Jury is still out on you, boo. Can you really do what you supposed to do? You want a bomber, all of a sudden you want to turn into the bomber. Got 21 points. Glad you. Welcome. Welcome to Indiana. Thank you. About damn time. Because I was starting to feel like you didn't hit a wall and you old, and that's cool. And that's cool. That's what it is. You can't do nothing about being old. And so I was giving you that rope. She old, folks. We took a swing, we missed. We took a swing, we missed. She old. She hit the wall. But I guess you didn't. 21 points, looked very good, looked like the DeWanna Bonner that we all accustomed to knowing. All of a sudden. But cool. Thank you. Hopefully you can keep that going. Who else? Sophie didn't get a lot of minutes, 19 minutes, I think. I don't know what's up with that. Is her ankle still out of whack? She looks 100% healthy to me. Why she's not getting more minutes? I don't know. You got Dantes. She's not getting minutes, but she's showing you she can be very productive if you put her on the floor. 14 minutes she had last game. She should be up there 18, 19, 20 minutes. You can play AB and Dantes at the same time sometime. Not a lot of the time, but some of the time, you can find time to put those two together because Dantes can spread the floor. So she won't clog up the paint for AB to operate. So you would like to have two bigs on the floor at the same time at times when you plan against certain matchups. And that time was a time. You got Kiki cooking us. Kiki Erfin. She going crazy. Okay? Who else was cooking us? A lot of other people. But we're going to talk about the game coming up tonight, a few hours. We're going to talk about also Chicago Sky just got their first win. Angel Reese Jr. damn near went 0 again all the way to the fourth quarter. She was 0 again from the field, 0 for like 5 before she made her first basket on the fast break lay. I was surprised that she made that. And then the refs tried to bail her out, of course, putting her at the line a lot of the times. But boy, do she be getting her shot blocked. I can't wait to put the bloopies up from last night's game. And Chicago Sky, you know, when she went to the bench, they took the lead back. They lost the lead, took it back. But I heard she was trying to get a trade or something like that, so it's been word out there that she has went to the front office of the Chicago Sky and requested a trade or something like that. It's not. Don't listen. I just heard that little birdie told me. Okay. And if that's the truth, well, let's just go on. Let's just go on this for a second. Let's just have a little fun with this, because it made me laugh. Got me laughing right there. I ain't even said that. Just a thought, right? Just imagine Angel Reese going. Oh, this is about to be funny. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it out. Work with me. Hit the like button. I'm gonna get it out. Okay. Angel Reese walk into the office at Chicago Sky. I want to get up out of here. Trade me now, right? Or she does it nicely. Let's say that's the ratchet Angel. Let's say she does it nicely. Let's say nice Angel. Yes, I'm just having a hard time dealing with being here and Camilla, and it's just not working between the dynamic between the two. Could you trade me somewhere else? When they look and say, okay, let's see who out there. Let's see who willing to get rid of what for you. Can you imagine who gonna get rid? Who would give up anything for Angel Reese? Let's think about it. You call Sparks. Hey, Angel Reese want to trade. You want to make a trade? Let's see, Rakia Jackson maybe, and they're gonna hang up on her. Who else? Who else could you make a trade for? It's like nobody. No, Angel Reese has no value for real, y'all, except for that value meal she got at McDonald's popping, but no basketball value. No, and just think about that. I hope she does ask for a trade. and worn out, because that will be the case. Nobody will trade for her. Nobody giving up nothing for Mrs. Bricklayer. The Bricklayer. Nobody's giving up nothing. No, thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. She gonna be stuck. You stuck right there. And I can't wait for when they become free agents and she try to leave and they show her what her value really is in basketball. Or resign. When it's time for her to resign, when it's time for them to renegotiate their contracts, and I ain't talking about the CBA, but just getting a real deal off of their rookie deal, Angel Reese, it's going to be funny to see what somebody's going to be willing to pay her for her services, for her me-bounds. It's going to be funny to see who's going to be willing to break the bank, even open the bank for Angel Reese. That's going to be telling. I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be very telling. And she's a soul seller, so they might give her the max. I wouldn't be surprised if they did give her the max because she's a soul seller. So they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. All right, now let's talk about Stephanie White here for a second, man. And let me go down here because I need to start taking some questions. I need to start answering some of y'all questions. I want to know what y'all want to know. Man, we really miss her on the court. Yeah. When no Kaylin is out, I'm out. Let's see here. Fire the coach, cut everybody, and fuck it, let's trade for Angel. Miss Bloopies doesn't get double-double, and Miller is actually used right, and they finally win. Shocker. Nice one, VVS. Nice one. You already know Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, what she got to do. Stephanie Size. Let me try to come down. Coach hating on blonde women. Facts. Run the offense through AB. The bowling ball bloopy had me rolling. Shout out to West Coast. The Texas. Kaylin dropping 25 tonight. I feel it. I just cannot believe all the drama going on. Shout out to Rhonda Stewart. If the Sky prioritized Miller instead of Bloopies, they'll stack wins. No doubt, because they got a good team. They got a real good team. I'm going to talk about that, too. Nobody wants her. I think the Sky, she is not the first, second, or third option anymore. Bowling ball with the African. Oh, the African step had me dying. Hold on, listen. I don't know where I came up because I'm like, what kind of Euro is that? She tried to do a Euro step. No, that's the African step. That's on the other side of the continent. Yeah. She not doing a Euro. Shout out to Adrian Bowen. Says, what up, Pope? Chat, nice to see y'all on this lovely Friday. Yeah, TGIF. Shout out to Rebecca. They are taking ball away from Reese. Ankle grease. Oh, that's cold. Ankle grease. Looks like she's doing kung fu out there. Legs everywhere. Sheesh. Your boy Rudy put that fake news out. Oh, he put that fake news. I mean, listen. I wouldn't be surprised if she actually did. Fact, she's dead weight. Shout out to Stay Fly, my guy, yo guy, Stay Fly. Fly, you want the link? Let me know if you want the link, sir. Cause I'm about to get into some things. The bricklayer from the Himalayas. All right, let me try to get down here. Shout out to Iowa Patrick in the building. One thing about put that back up. One thing about Tyler Marsh I enjoy is he doesn't leave Angel in for the last minutes of blowouts to get to her McDoubles. Yeah, he does. I can show you some. I can get into that. What you think about Pride Night for the Fever next month? Suspect for the Fever to be doing this. Pride Night. Oh, they haven't. Okay, that's what they're doing. Yeah, Fever need to read their room. They need to read their room. I'm not feeling the Fever. I'm not feeling none of it no more. It's all like, and I already knew this, so I'm not shocked. But yeah, they still sabotaging Caitlin Clark, just like last year. They using her for a hoax, and she almost going along with all of this shit too, and that's kind of sad too, to see. But she, again, I do understand because it's her against the machine. But it seems like the sabotaging of Caitlin Clark is still out. It's still happening. It's still fully in effect. So now I don't trust nothing that's going on, even with the fever. I don't trust Stephanie White, never did. I don't trust DeWanna Bonner, Natasha Howard. I don't trust I don't trust it because everybody going along with the same shit, just like them going along with the investigation that the WNBA was putting on them. To go along with that is crazy work to me. Without a fight, and then once they come out and say we didn't find nothing, for Indiana Fever not to have something to say, like y'all need to owe our fans and everybody an apology, because this isn't the first time that we've been called racist or something like that, or racial things is going on in our environment, in our arena. And so the fact that y'all just keep letting everything just slide and ride tells me y'all right with this shit. And it's all an agenda. And this whole thing, it seems like, because Caitlin ain't a part of y'all agenda, y'all now just using her. Y'all put a smooth team around her and made it look smooth. This is what I'm starting to think, like, so she can be in the runnings to be in the playoffs and so on and so forth. But y'all know you can control the whole situation on not allowing her to win a ring, just like how you gave the Liberty that W versus the Lynx in the final game, in Game 5 or whatever the game was, Game 7, Game 5, the last game of the series. And so y'all know y'all can turn the ratings all the way up, do whatever you want to do all the way through, and then some, because the cause is so obvious the way y'all calling the game versus the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. To how y'all allow players to play her. And it's so obvious that it's like, okay, this is what we doing. We still doing this. Nothing's changed. It's only gotten worse. Now players feel like now they can get in her face and dare to fight her. Now they've gone to, it seems like it's gotten worse. Now they're going to that level to where it's like, okay, yeah, she do something I don't like. I'm gonna try to say what's up and test the fight with her. See if she's willing to fight. And to me, she is willing to fight. I believe Caitlin Clark is ready to go, but she has been instructed ever since last year, the Seattle Storm game, where she almost got into it with, I don't know what her name is, but poked her in her neck. Somebody in the chat, let me know in the chat if y'all remember the girl name that was playing for the Seattle Storm that Caitlin Clark hit the 3 on, and then she was going back, and the girl like pushed her and poked her in the neck, and Caitlin was ready to turn up on her, right? And I believe after that game, her father told her, do not feed into they BS. That's exactly what they want you to do. Don't feed into it. Vivian's, thank you, Sync. Thank you, Bada Pink. Come on now. Simon, appreciate it. She was ready to go noodling on Vivian's ass. She was ready to turn up. Like, hey, let's go. She told her, let's go. After that, every incident, she got into a lot of different incidents where they molded her and was doing crazy stuff, and she walked away. Remember when the Shields ran her over like a Mack truck, and she just got up and sprinted towards the bench because she know herself. And I believe her father told her, hey, don't feed into their BS. That's exactly what they want you to do, to try to tarnish your brand, to try to tarnish your character, to try to everything that you've worked so hard for and that you've been doing. They want to try to put stain on it. So don't feed into it. Walk away from it. You only do something unless you have to. If you have to defend yourself, then do so. If you can walk away from a situation and you walk away, and she been walking away from the BS ever since That. And that was like fourth, fifth game of the season. Third, fourth, fifth game of the season. Very early on in last year's season. And she was walking away all through the rest of the season. So her walking away from Angel Reese, that's not running from a fade. That's, yeah, you're trying to get more popular off of me. So if we was to duke it out, or you decked me or whatever, and I didn't get to deck you back because I got held back, anything, it could all get spent out of control. It could all go a whole different way than what it needs to be. So smart CC, walk away from the BS. Dumb Angel, of course, that's how, but it wouldn't be dumb on her part, because she would have, you know how much love she would have got if she would have hit Caitlin Clark from her fan base? You know how much love and how much notoriety and all of that. I might not have said that right, but don't you, hey. But you know how much pub she would have got off of that? Just like how much pub she got off of stalking Caitlin Clark around the court, doing this, doing that. And so then now Ryan Howard, she want to get famous too. And she want to try to jump bad with Caitlin Clark. Oh, well, what's up? Try me. Okay. You know? Everything is stacked against CC22 Pope. These degenerates are going to let her shine. Aren't going to let her shine. They'd rather tear the league down. The league is already, listen, they very satisfied with how they was, with nobody really paying. They really satisfied because they didn't have to worry about nobody critiquing their game. They didn't have to worry about none of that. Now they actually got to show up and play, and that well, hold on, what my boy's saying. They say that Alf podcast. And they're going trying to say CC is a top 10 player. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's delusion. It's so funny because I went and watched but I like shits and giggles sometimes, man. And I went and checked out, what's his name? Showtime. Showtime is his name. Angel Reese, lover, Sky fan, Chicago resident, Chicago bred and born, whatever. It's just so funny. I was watching they live the other day while Chicago Sky was playing versus the Wings. And the things these people say in the chat and on a platform is wild. I'm like, these people. I wanted to pull it up. I was going to pull it up and react to it so we could all laugh together, because I was sitting there like reading the chat, listening to these dudes talk, especially about Angel Reese. They was blaming Coach Marsh for not putting her in the paint and her looking terrible. They blamed the coach for her missing layups, basically. She out there getting her shot blocked left and right, and they blaming the coach. Talking about they not putting her in a good position. I'm like, what? She in a post. She deep in the paint right underneath the basket and missing and getting blocked over and over and over again. And you got the nerve to say it's the coach's fault? She did the same shit last year. She was the worst at the paint with teaspoons. Where you loved her at. So I'm like, these dudes. And it was actually, they kept saying shit like, why does, what is her name, Vandersloot have the ball so much? Why is she trying to take the shine away, or she trying to get all the shine? I'm like, these are Angel Reese's fans. People that would ask why the number one of the best point guards in WNBA history has the ball so much. The point guard. Why does she have the ball? I'm like, she's the point guard. She ended up having, 10, 11 assists? And they kept crying about her having the ball. I'm like, wow, these people are dumb. They're just really they just don't know. They just know Angel Reese got ass, I guess. That's it. She got ass and she hiked her shorts up on the court. The only player I've seen so far that hikes her shorts up to make them look like little Daisy Dukes while she's playing. I guess she's trying to take Shaq's advice when he told her she needed to play in them little booty shorts she had on during Wildin' Out. And she tried to take that because, boy, have y'all noticed that? She hiked them shorts all the way up her thighs so you can see her inner thighs and a little bit of her booty cheeks. Sheesh. I mean, I ain't complaining. Hike them shits up. Look good. Ass look right. Ass is fat. You gonna keep showing it off. I'm a man. Show me the money. Okay. Because, girl, that's why it's all interesting. Good. Show me them thighs, the more thunder thighs, and show me all them bloopies, and I'm fine. You keep showing off the thunder thighs and all them cakes you got while you missing layup after layup. We good. But if she doesn't want to block something. But okay, let's get on Stephanie White real quick. Let's get on Stephanie White, man. Enough joking. Stephanie White. Here's your chance to show what you got. Now, Lexi Hall did an interview, I think yesterday, and she was asked, did you guys go over film to see what you can get better at without Caitlin Clark being on the floor? And Lexi said we did not. We didn't watch no film. Made me scratch my beard. No film. So, okay, let me learn y'all something. Watching film is so educational. So educational. You learn so much. You become aware of things that you wasn't aware of. Because when you plan, you can't, sometimes, unless you got a crazy vision and you got the foresight to see everything like a Caitlin Clark, not everybody has that vision like that. And everybody sees everything like that and can make all of those passes. So when you playing, you getting a rebound and you trying to go back up or this, that, and the other, and you got players here or this player there or whatever the case may be. You go over film to show, look, you could have done this better. Instead of that right there, should have did this. You see her right there? See how she hit you? Everything. You go over everything. You point out the good, the bad, the ugly. You correct the incorrects right there in film study. I watch film and show my team, teenagers and kids, we record games and show them the game and what they did wrong, what we did right, what we just totally was terrible at. And each player on top of that, look at you right here, off ball. Look at you not sliding over, helping over. Look at you not talking on defense. Yada, yada, yada. I better not see that come next film session. When we have another film session, bet not see this. Let's clean this up. Come next game, we shouldn't make the same mistakes. Now I'm showing you what we need to correct. And it helps them out. When they get into certain situations, they're gonna remember, oh yeah, I got one in the corner. Kick it out right there. Bye. Yeah, I had one in the corner on the film. That's right. Let me look over there. Oh, he open. What do you know? Because basketball is all the same stuff. You understand? So shout out to Ben Daniel in the building. It says, coach is scared to hold these players accountable. She talks a good game, though. Stephanie crossed arms white. Stephanie crossed arms white. So for Lexi Hall to say, we don't do no film, we didn't do no film session, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, Stephanie, I thought you were serious. You're not serious. You're delirious. Because I'm just curious on how you didn't put on the tape. Because the tape was terrible and it would show them a lot on what not to do come this game. So again, and what we running, our offense is abysmal. This got to be on purpose. Like I said last year, there's no way y'all can't just draw up easy plays. Easy plays for Caitlin Clark. You don't have to draw up too much or nothing. But you should have certain things when things break down. And the fact that y'all didn't have no fast break points. What? How? No fast. So, okay. I'm sorry. No fast break points? When they said that at the end of the game, I didn't think they knew what they were talking about. I thought, no way, Jose. No way. They must mean the first half or the first quarter. They didn't mean the whole game. They didn't have no fast break points. They couldn't. And we were one of the best fast break teams in the league. Like, there's no way. We didn't. And you take away Caitlin Clark. And we can't get one fast break point. I know we playing defense, right? We stopping the ball. We getting some fast breaks. We getting out on the break. We just not finishing. We not finding the right people. Okay, well, we need to start running some 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s in practice. That'll fix that. Run some 3-on-2s, 2-on-1 drills. Where you got 3 going down the court versus 2 defending the 3. Whoever shoots the ball is the one player that has to get back on defense versus the 2 that was playing defense before, and now he has to defend. And what that does is it teaches the kids how to make quick decisions and finish on the fly. And not just kids, everyone. It gives you a good going up the court, 3 versus 2, 2 versus 1, 1 pass here, 1 pass there, yada, yada, yada. It teaches the kids, also teaches players how to defend versus 3 when you only got 2, or when you got 1 versus 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I really coach, man. Hold on, man. I really coach. Listen. Just bring out. Listen, man. We really do this, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. See this, man? You see this? You see this? Rings and things on there? You see this? You see these? You see this? I really coach, man. I don't just be up here talking, man. This shit is easy, actually. I was so good at basketball and so in the mind, I don't even got to play and we win championship. I could just tell you what I know. I could just show you what I know. And kids take on my attitude. Okay? They take on my attitude. Yeah, man. Listen, man. We can load up, man. All first places. AAU tournaments. This ain't YMCA. It's AAU tournaments. Yeah, we can load up. I got a bunch of these. We can load up. These is all different. We can load up. We do them all. If they giving rings, we get them. If they giving these, we get them. If they giving these, we get them. Nigga, I'm a fucking champ. You understand? So for you people that think y'all be knowing, talking like you know basketball, okay. Again, I'm going to tell you, I ain't gonna toot my own horn. I'm so good. I was so good at this game called basketball. I can just tell kids how I used to play and what I used to do and how we run things and so on and so forth, and we win non-stop. And this is every year, every season. I win every summer. We get at least 10 chips, out of 20 tournaments. So, I'm just saying, man. You bought these from outside. Stop playing. Yeah, man. It's just a few. I'm just saying, Stephanie White, I don't understand you. I don't understand what's going on. Give me that team. We're not losing. We're not losing because it's too easy. No, I'm real serious. We're not losing. It's too, especially because the league is terrible. They don't do this. I would full court press. If I was coaching the WNBA, I'm going to have my team so in shape, and we're going to full court press all game. We're going to press you all game. This is not the NBA. The talent level. See, the talent level in the NBA is different. They too smart, too athletic, too skilled for you to be trying to trap them and trying to full court press, and you playing way too many games, right? And you might not have a deep enough team, right? But college basketball and men's, they full court press. High school, full court press. Why? Because IQs aren't all the way up there. Their skill sets aren't all professionals yet. They still will make mistakes if you put pressure on people, especially players that don't like pressure and can't handle the ball that good. Most of these girls in the WNBA, they don't handle the ball that good. I don't care what point guard you got. She not Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, CP3, not Gary Payton, Stockton, none of that with the ball. A lot of them ain't dribbling that good with their offhand still. So we're putting pressure on the ball, whether it's 5, as soon as we score, get a man. And if I'm putting that 1-3-1 on their asses. I'm putting 1-3-1 zones or 1-2-2s. We're running 1-3-1s, 1-2-2s. 1-3-1 half court traps, 1-2-2s. Yes. We're going to put, you got to show me that y'all can make smart decisions with the ball. You can make smart decisions with the ball and you can handle pressure. Because we're going to apply it all game. And they're going to fold every time. They're going to fold. What I run, what my teams run, we run man-to-man, 5, deny 5. I don't know. Deny 5 is what I call it. Soon as we score, we denying the ball. We switching every pick, and if I got the team to be able to switch every pick, but we denying the ball. We up on you, we denying the ball, and we going straight from that into a trap, and everybody's ready to rotate. It's really simple as that. We're going to force you to your offhand, and when you start going to that offhand, we send in the trap over, and now you got to make a decision. Now we already ready for as soon as you pick that ball up or you look like you're going, we ready to rotate as soon as our guys start coming to trap. We already damn near rotating. So we turning a lot of teams over. Now, if you got a good ball handler and they're able to handle it, whatever the case may be, the pressure, they can go right, they can go left, no problem, saucy. Okay, well now I'm going to go into this 1-2-2 or the 1-3-1, depending on what I'm facing, depending on the team, the opponents. And so when I hit you with that 1-2-2, or if your coach called a timeout because we didn't just turn you over 4-5 times, and your coach called a timeout, I already know he's drawing up something for the deny 5. And so what I do is come back out with a 1-2-2. But we press all game. I don't care if we up 50. We're pressing all game. That's all we know. That's all we know. We only know how to go one way. Put pressure on the ball. Make them make the good, smart decisions and good passes. You're going to have to be a good passing team, discipline, everything. You're going to have to be sharp to fuck with us. Whatever team I'm coaching. I just coached my son. I just coached for YMCA just this year. YMCA in another league. Just a little rec league. Because my son just turned 10 and this was his first time playing. I just got custody of him. Never trained him for real. And I just started training them up and getting them ready. But had a team full of first-term players, 10 years old, 9, 10 years old. We didn't lose. We went about 20-0. We didn't lose. 20-0. Like whooping ass. It was a bunch of kids never played before. It's their first time playing organized ball. But, hey, I'm going to get you together. I'm going to get you together for sure. I'm not into losing. And I know how to make adjustments on the fly. I can see how the game is going, see what's working for us or not working for us, what's working for the other team, and know how to take it away. Know how to take whatever's working away. And that's the thing. In practice, you got to have your team prepared for everything to be able to switch up, to be able to audible on the fly. Okay, we was running this. They killing that. We out of that. We doing this. Be great at that now. Whatever it is. And so, Stephanie White, I'm looking at you crazy because I know how to coach. And I don't care if I coach kids, teenagers, which is even tougher, to be frank with you, because I got to really get them all the way. I got to develop their skill sets and have them running the system right, have them in tip-top shape, the whole 9 yards, making sure their grades is right, yada, 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 yada. So I don't want to hear no shit. If I could take some teenagers or some little 10-year-olds that ain't never played before and get them right, then please believe me, when I look at you, I'm like, you got Dewana Bonner, you got Aaliyah Boston, you got Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, you got Caitlin Clark, you got Sophie Cunningham, you got Lexi Hall, you got Damaris Dantes. What is the problem? I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. We should be whooping ass all day, every day. Like Ben Davis say, she's not holding the players accountable. She's not holding the players accountable. So, I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. But yeah, I had to come through today, man. I said I've been neglecting my people. I've been neglecting y'all. Hi, Supergirl. What's up, love? I've been neglecting my people, and because I've been down. I ain't been in the mood. I ain't had the spirit. Yeah. I ain't been in the mood. Caitlin Clark out. Oh man, and I feel like it's fishy too. And I ain't been able to really I haven't been able to wrap, put my finger on exactly what's really, really going on. I have too many opinions or thoughts on what's going on, and they all over the place, kind of. I mean, so I said, all right, I'm going to chill. I said, I'm going to chill. I'm going to let time go. Shout out to Adrian Bowman. Yeah. And so, I say, I'm going to let a little time go by. I'm going to let these ratings go. I'm going to let more bloopies pop up. I'm going to let more, from Angel Reese. I'm going to see what the fever look like again without Caitlin Clark, I guess. I think it's a conspiracy. Yeah, I do too. And the sad thing is I believe Caitlin is in on it. But that's just my feel. I believe Caitlin is in on it. Like, she's going along with this shit. She's just going along to get along. And I understand. And so I don't know how to feel about it. So it's not even that she's out. I'm just starting to see that, Caitlin, are you a part of this hoax? But no, she's not. She's just going against the machine, man. And it's sad. I'm sad. I feel sad for her. Honestly, I feel bad for her. I ain't gonna even hold you. My humanity, the humanity in me, I feel bad. I sympathize and empathize with Caitlin Clark because I can put myself in her shoes. I'm a very understanding person. And I can say, boy, that's got to be wild. Caitlin Clark just was holding a little baby from the assistant coach's baby boy, who happened to be biracial, and people online, which, again, I don't really care about nobody online. But yeah, she has to go. And I'm sure she don't care neither. So what am I talking about? But yeah, they going crazy. Oh, she used the black baby for a prop. That racist white girl, this, that, and the other. She using black baby. Makes me smoke. I just say, oh, Lord. Boy, my girl can't do nothing. Yeah, she can't do nothing. So I empathize with Caitlyn, man, and whatnot, man, and what she going through, because she don't deserve it. That's another twist. She don't deserve it. She don't do nothing to warrant the BS that she be getting. And so, I be wanting to fight all of them, everybody. I be wanting to slap all of the girls on ESPN, even though my mama told me I have to raise no women. Them ain't women, them demons. Them is demons. Ella dumb shit Duncan. Monica Mint nutcase. A Bobby. A Goomba Bobby. They are nutcases. Drea Carter. Them ain't women. I want to slap the shit out of all of them. I know, forgive me, Lord. I'm working on myself still. Y'all don't understand. It used to be crip. It still is crip, but it's not like that no more. But I'm working on myself. I'm really yeah. Real talk, man. I do. I be want to slap him, Junior. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, West Coast G for lead, man. I just got me a cut from my boy Peanut. Yeah, my boy Peanut, man. Hey, Kelly Murray, baby girl. Hey. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get, that's what the wave caps see. They starting to come in. It's the baby waves. Y'all know y'all family over here, so it's cool. I'll share with y'all, because these things you're going to get seasick. The waves is going to get real wavy on you in a minute. This is a weeks of training, having a wave cap on. See, this is what I have my wave cap on, y'all. Lay that hair down. You see what it do, white people? See what that wave cap do for the black people? See what it do? Yeah, I'm gonna get it right. Yeah, they're gonna be dippy. They're not dippy right now. This is the Crimea River right now. Yeah, they're not waves right now. They Crimea River. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. I'm still gonna show up for the people. Yeah, Eric, they're not even baby waves, man. They little Crimea Rivers, man. They little Crimea Rivers. Yeah, that's all good. We're gonna get tsunami down on them. Top Gun in the building. I ain't seen Top Gun in a minute. Hold on, let me. Shout out to Eric in the building too. Shout out to Barrow. Duke. Man, I see y'all in here, man. That's what's up. Y'all in here. What I'm looking for? Oh yeah, Top Gun. Ah, damn. Okay, here we go. Top Gun. What you say, Top? Man, just started tearing up watching the 12 minutes of CC signing autographs at the Mystics game. Very emotional watching he make the day of all those kids and those two, no doubt. Yeah, man, Caitlin Clark, man, she a good woman. Look like she having baby fever, too. It look like she having baby fever over there. Y'all gotta have a boat to come visit you, Pope. Man, you know, bars. I see it. Bars. Stacy, shout out to you. What they don't understand, she is a great soccer player and a golf player. Also, she can go to any country and be respected to the fullest and make millions. Yeah, no doubt. But is she going to want to go to a different country? A lot of people don't want to leave their homes, y'all. You don't have to. Again, this is, Rebecca, I'm very angry over CC getting treated so crazy. Yeah. Yeah. And again, and all of the ignoring, of the WNBA of what's going on with Caitlin Clark, all the ignoring the hatred that she receives, all the backlash that her fans receive for being her fans. Like the fact that nobody's acknowledging her and what she's going through and what her fans is going through, the ones that spend the money. We the ones that spend the money. There no nobody spend no money with WNBA but Caitlin Clark fans. That's it. And I ain't talking about, I don't care if you got 3,000 season ticket holders for any other team. Because them is all cheap as shit. That ain't no real money. Caitlin Clark, real money. We spend real money, money that actually do something. Yeah, that actually could turn a profit type money. When you selling preseason tickets at $670 on an average price, yeah, and it sells out in the blink of an Angel Reese eyelash. Yeah, we the ones spend the money. When she continued to stay top in jersey sales, the only professional basketball player above her, man or woman, is Steph Curry. She's behind only Steph Curry. She's selling out more than LeBron James jerseys, more than Luka jerseys, more than Giannis jerseys, more than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, more than John Morant, more than Anthony Edwards, more than you name them. If that ain't Steph Curry, she's outselling you. We spending money. The hell? How y'all don't stick up for us? And again, for the Indiana Fever to just take this. They keep taking this and running with it. As like, again, how you going to investigate my shit? If I'm the owner of the Fever, what? Okay, did any of my security tell you this? Do you have a witness? Before you say you're gonna investigate my shit to the public, first of all, what gives you reason to even investigate? Did you hear something? Did a player tell you something? Did a coach tell you something? Where they at? Did a fan come and tell you something? Did a security guard? Did an employee at the arena? If you don't have nobody who can say they definitively said they heard some shit for you to even investigate, man, you ain't investigating shit of mine. No, we don't agree. Fuck you. No, we don't agree with your jive ass investigation out of the blue. Now, if you got somebody who reported this, then yeah, we'll investigate. But you ain't got nobody who reported shit. You just came out the fucking blue with some, what? Nah, man. I'm not allowing you to investigate and come out and talk about you investigate something that never even happened, just putting a stain on my organization, on my establishment. You better get gone. That's what I'm saying. Why the Fever didn't go into that mode that I was just in? Out there, because that would have pissed me off. Y'all just come out of nowhere with some talking about you finna investigate us game one. Is you crazy? I'm gonna let you put that target on our back when we've been doing everything beautifully. We the first WNBA team with 1 million followers on social media. The first. The only. We got the people engaged. We the first team that have so many sold out arenas and the first to have teams move arenas to real arenas. And you want to investigate us? Ain't that supposed to be the other way around? Shouldn't we be the ones to be able to get away with every fucking thing? Even if that did happen, shouldn't we be the ones to where you act like it didn't happen? Shouldn't we be the ones that you want to get a benefit of the doubt to, since we beneficial to this dump of a league? It should be us, right? You got the nerve. And y'all going along with the shit. So I don't even like the Fever no more. Fuck the Fever. Now I'm on that type of time. It's Caitlin Clark and nothing else. It's Caitlin Clark and fuck the rest. That's what it is with me. CC, fuck you if you're not her. Except for Sophie, the trophy, gun in hand, Cunningham, I love you. Except for Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, I do love you too. And also Lexi Hall, love you too. You're such a gem. Yeah. Okay, then AB, I love you, AB. Okay, AB. But other than that, fuck you too. Okay, Stephanie White, fuck you. Dantes, I love you too. Demarius, who else? That's it. If you ain't them, I just said, then we don't rock with you. Clarkies. You understand? It's CC and that's it. We only like you because we have to like y'all. We only like y'all because we have to like y'all. Except for Sophie, except for the ones I just named. The other ones, we only like y'all because we have to. That's true. That is true. This is a good treat. It is a good treat. It's a good treat. Shit. Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm being truthful. I'm just being frank with the people. We only like you because we have to. Okay? We don't really think you guys are nice. Okay? You guys are not that good. Okay? At all. $10 super chat. Shout out to UTP in the building. The WNBA is never held accountable because it's literally a welfare league. The WNBA still gets rewarded even though the product is trash and they haven't turned a profit. I told you they get it on the back end somewhere. I'm telling you, they white collar crime in this shit, blue collar crime in this shit. It's some blue collar crime taking place with whoever's running the WNBA and whoever's benefiting off of it, because there's no way billionaires who have different businesses, different billion-dollar businesses, different corporate companies, that they just going to continue to keep investing and losing money. Something that's not making, they don't care about your feelings. When have anybody ever cared about your feelings? When will that be? Shout out to UTP, man. Sheesh. So yeah. I don't trust none of y'all. If you ain't Caitlin Clark or one of the girls I just named, AB, Kelsey Pistol Mitchell, Lexi Hall, Sophie Gunningham Cunningham, Demarius Dantes. It's a tax write-off. That's what I've been saying from the gate. See, hold on. Where did that go? Where did that go? Right here. Charles Davis. Shout out to you, Charles Davis. White was fine, she says. No. Hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. Shout out to you, though, Charles Davis. Hold on. Who said that? Slow Pat? That Slow Pat? No. SM69. Shout out to you. It's a tax write-off. This is why they've been hating on Caitlin Clark. She's making this a profitable league to where they can't write this shit off. And they're like, no, we never wanted that. We never even thought. See, just think about this. This is how amazing Caitlin Clark really is. Let's be truthful. Let's be very frank. This is how amazing she really is. They never thought they would see a girl be able to do this. They never seen this coming. They never seen no female would ever be able to move a needle like a Michael Jordan or even better. It's no way possible. They've been around for 30 years watching these women play, and it's been good women who got skills. The Lisa Leslie's, the Cheryl, Cynthia Coopers of the world, Candace Parker's, Maya Moore's, so on and so forth. There's been some hoopers that came through here, but nobody that's going to sell out arenas. At first, they thought maybe when they first got it, And after they 3, 4, 5 years went by and they seen nobody showing up, because at first they always playing in the WNBA, the NBA arenas. Whatever city they was in, they was playing in the NBA arena. And then they seen that after 3, 4, 5 years in, it's died out and it was only very few people showing up. It was like, oh, this looks crazy for us to be having all these lights on. We just burning electricity around this at this point. We need to go over to the baby boys gym and play over there. Practice facility too. Yeah, y'all can't even use our practice facility. That's how trash they think y'all really are. This is what they think of you. They won't even let y'all use the practice facilities. Y'all practicing at D2 colleges and at YMCAs and type stuff. What? They won't even let y'all use the men's practice facility because you're burning up the electricity bill and you ain't that real. We already forking out enough. They got so tired of y'all to where they like, okay, well, listen, if we do away with it, that's going to look bad on the NBA with it. Follow me. If we do away with it, it's going to look bad on the men and the NBA. To the women, oh, why y'all do that? Y'all take the sport away from them. Y'all don't want to pay the women. Y'all trying to say they ain't good. Y'all whoop-de-wah whoop-whoop. They wouldn't have been able to explain to so many slows in the world. I didn't know it was this many slows until we got the internet. Because before the internet, you didn't interact with slow ass people all the time. You only interact with the people who you were around, your neighbors and so on and so forth. You might have a neighbor or two that's weird and you just don't mess with them. And that's fine. But when the internet come around and you see all everybody typing this and typing that and got opinions about this and opinions about that, you started to see that, damn, no wonder this world is fucked up. Who raised you? Because, hey, you see, it's a lot of delusional people around. And so, man, they used this lead for a tax write-off. They never thought it would be no Caitlin Clark to do no stuff like this. And so when they got wind of her in high school, or when she was in middle school, because people was aware of her, the basketball world, especially college and the baller's life and hoop and all that type of stuff. They was all aware of Caitlin Clark. But for some reason, they kept her in the dark. And she was doing the same stuff. She was playing the same way, putting up the same type numbers. And yet, they ignored her and had her ranked third in high school, had her ranked behind Paige Buckers and Angel Reese. Can you believe that? So this was to tell you that when they seen her coming from way back when, just like they seen LeBron James coming when he was a little youngster, 14, 13 years old, they like, oh, yeah. Start calling him the chosen one by the time he was 15 and all that good stuff, putting him on ESPN magazine, Sports Illustrated, Slam magazine. He was on every magazine imaginable in high school because they know who is like that way back then. And they start promoting you to be like that way back then, way back when. So why they did Paige, promoted Paige on ESPN and all of that, #1 high school recruit. They talked about her like she was the best thing since sliced bread. Meanwhile, I said nothing about Caitlin Clark, who was 10 times better than her. Imagine that. Think about that. Why did they do that way back when? And you think this is this because they're like, oh, she different. There goes a white female Steph Curry, who's a true point guard. She's even better than Steph. This is what real basketball-minded people know and business people. These billionaires, they seen this white girl and said, oh, she finna fuck up our whole thing. Our whole little tax write-off, SM69, our whole little scheme we've been running for 20 plus years is about to come to a halt when she get around here. And so we need to have a plan to keep her under the rafters, keep her, hopefully she get hurt at some point. Hear me clearly. This is their mind. Hopefully she maybe get hurt and we don't ever have to hear from her and nobody really ever even knows. Because can you imagine if Caitlin Clark would have got hurt in her freshman, sophomore year to the point like a Paige Buckers? And see, look how God don't like ugly. They plotting on Caitlin Clark pushing her in the back in the dark and pushing Paige in the forefront and robbed Caitlin Clark of the National Player of the Year freshman year and gave it to Paige. And then had Paige read from that script, I got white girl privilege, and I just want to give thanks to all the black women before me who set the foundation, and they set the tone, and they're great, and they're the best ever. And I just got what I got because I'm white, and I got white privilege, and okay. She was willing to do that. They was willing to give her National Player of the Year. You willing to say this speech and read from this script? We'll give you National Player of the Year over Caitlin Clark. Now, that's not what they said. But, yeah, it's a, hey, you look at the next National Player of the Year. You're going to win it, girl. You had a great freshman year. Best freshman season we've ever seen, really. Paige, yeah, you were great. You most likely going to win it, you know. If you won it, would you big up the black women that came before you? How do you feel about the black women in the WNBA before you? Put her on the spot. Yeah. Yeah, I love black women. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, listen. If you win a thing, we have this little script for you to read. You just say this stuff right here. All right. Somewhere in the guy here, read that, and you just somewhere in what that's saying around that rim of that, and you're most likely gonna win, hands down. You just need me to. Oh yeah, okay, cool. All right, cool. Paige like, all right, you got it. Because Caitlin Clark had way better fucking numbers than Paige Buckers their freshman year. She got robbed immediately. You didn't even know Caitlin Clark's averaging 26, 27 points her freshman year. My Paige Buckers averaging 21. What? Caitlin Clark had better numbers all across the board than Paige Buckers freshman year. But yet they share the Gatorade Player of the Year or some Freshman of the Year award. They share the Freshman of the Year award. So they couldn't even give Caitlin Clark the Freshman of the Year award by herself because why you didn't give Paige the National Player of the Year already. So how can she be the Freshman of the Year? And that's how they really told on themselves, because this mind of mine read between the lines. Dummy, if she tied with her as Freshman Player of the Year, if Paige didn't just clearly beat her out of Freshman of the Year, how did she clearly beat her in Player of the Year? If they had to share Freshman of the Year, why did they supposed to share National Player of the Year, in my opinion, in my mind, this mind of mine? I'm just saying that would make sense, wouldn't it? It don't, to me, that don't make sense for you to share the Freshman of the Year award, but not the National Player of the Year. So again, they seen Caitlin coming. They knew they couldn't give her no shine. And if they didn't give her no shine, she took the shine. She took it in that junior year March Madness run where she just went off for 30 points every game and then dropped undefeated South Carolina with AB and Camila Cardosa and all these players they had on their squad. Pow, and all this type of stuff. Killed them. They're like, and that's when the Caitlin Clark shit all started. They're like, oh, cat's out the hat. We was hoping she would have got hurt by now. She didn't. We had her playing in Iowa. She tried to go to Notre Dame and win with Notre Dame. I think it's something into that too. Think about this too. See, as I'm going, just keep following me. But because shit just popping up, it's like she said she wanted to always go to Notre Dame and Connecticut because mine more was Connecticut. At first, it was Connecticut and it was Notre Dame, whatever. But I believe Connecticut said no to her because they was recruiting Paige Buckers. Now, that makes no sense. You can have Paige Buckers and Caitlin Clark. Paige Buckers can play 1 and 2, but you got Caitlin Clark, who's a pure just killer, the smartest player on the floor. And the fact that Gino didn't assess that, it don't matter what they rank, you could see Caitlin Clark was way better than Paige Buckers. You could see Caitlin Clark was way better than Angel Reese. Just like Kate seen when he went to an AAU tournament and didn't know nothing but just seen Caitlin Clark playing and asked his partner who he was with, who the fuck is that? And he had to tell her, oh yeah, she the best in the world. She the best. He was like, yeah, but she wasn't ranked that way. Why do you think that is? Again, even though we knew better, or they knew better, Gino knew better. They not dumb. That was on purpose to say, no, you can't come to Connecticut. So you could and win chips and everybody know who the hell you are your freshman year. Imagine if we all got a wind of Caitlin Clark her freshman year. If she was on a Connecticut, winning championship after championship, shooting logo threes and playing the way she played. Freshman year. Yeah. Let that sizzle in your spirit. They blocked her from doing that. That wasn't her choice. Her first choice wasn't Iowa. Her first choice, I think, was Connecticut. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But then her second choice was Notre Dame. She wanted to go to Notre Dame. I heard her say that in one of them things. She was like, I always wanted to go to Notre Dame. I heard she was Connecticut and Notre Dame. And she went on a visit. She went on her last official visit. So I think she already been up there before, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be. It could have been her first. It don't matter. She won't. When she went, she said something didn't feel right. Now that, to me, is what wouldn't feel right at Notre Dame? She just went to Dowling Catholic. So she not privy to going to Catholic schools. And this is Notre Dame. Prestige as it gets. Top flight, everything. So what didn't feel right? Did the coach rub her the wrong way by saying something like, yeah, we're not going to use you in this type of way, or we going to try to use you in this type of way, that just knew that she wouldn't like that? Because something had to happen for her to be ready to go sign with Notre Dame. And then she leaves there and says, I didn't feel right. And so she ends up calling Lisa Bluter. And Lisa Bluter and them are Jan. And they was shocked. They've been trying to sabotage this and keep her under the Raptors because of this tax write-off. They knew she would damage this league. She would turn it into a profit. And they don't really need that. And they're like, we doing better. Because they're able to use, it's not only that too, that they tax write-off, it's they've been able to use this league as a social justice fighting activist, gay, LGBTQ community they've been able to use this league as that as well as they use it as a tax write-off. This been able to be a league to where you can be gay, you can be all of that. We're going to push this, Black Lives Matter, this, race bait, everything. We got a league full of black gay women. And whoever is not gay, like these women, y'all have free will to run them out of this league. Y'all got free. And again, people say Maya Moore. Well, we know Maya Moore, she wanted to be an activist for her boyfriend that went to prison and all of that. But I think it's much more to that as well. Because if that's just the case, why she don't never come to no games no more? She don't never do nothing. She only came to the Caitlin Clark thing or something like that. And now that's it. And we ain't heard from Maya Moore. She cut her career after 5 years. You think it's just because of that? Or she's a straight woman, family woman, black woman, and so they couldn't pull the race card with Maya Moore. They couldn't pull racist fans or none of that shit with Maya Moore. Plus, she didn't bring in a CC revenue anyway. But she had the game of better than everybody else. She was hands down better than the rest. And yet, she cut her career that short, wiped her hands with the league. If I was a gambling man, I bet my bottom dollar it had to do with a lot about these Bushwick bitches running this social justice warrior black activist league. And she just wasn't with it. They trying to push all of this stuff and think about Maya Moore, who's not with all of this stuff, but yet she's the best in the league. She's the best in the league. And she's not with pushing your agenda. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she behind the scenes. I'm telling you, man, the powers that be is the powers that be. Maya Moore cut her career short as shit. I doubt it was just for her to go help her man get out of prison, and that's it. You could tell she loved the game of basketball. She played it with a love for the game of basketball. You don't just leave something you love like that. Because even if you in love with something else, that she been in love with basketball before she was in love with Cubs. Just straight up. So it's really hard to leave something that's been good to you too. If it's been good to you, imagine if the WNBA was actually good to her. And basketball has always been good to her. She ain't retiring. She ain't retiring, folks. She retired because she like enough of them. She retired because he was tired of the bullshit in the WNBA. She like, I might as well retire. I might as well just go off and do this because this ain't it. Somebody who loves the game of basketball and loves to play basketball as much as Maya Moore do, that league drove her to say, I'm smooth. I'm gonna go fight for people's rights. People who's wrongfully convicted, like her husband. Wow. I mean, and that's what we trying to do that's what they trying to do to Caitlin Clark. Damn it, that's what they trying to do to Caitlin Clark. They trying to get her to get gone. So they trying to rub us all. They want us all to get gone with her. They want us to get gone with her and want they shit to go right back to obscurity because now, look, listen. Now that they got some little traction, only when not even little. It's a lot of traction when Caitlin Clark is around. And now they got some traction where they become household names now. Actually, a lot of them are more household names than a lot of NBA players. Like, people really know a lot of players. I even was tripping. I'm like, I know every time we play somebody, I know damn near everybody on every team. I'm like, I know their names now. This is crazy. I didn't know none of them. Okay, but neither here nor there. See, that's what Caitlin Clark does, but they don't want that. They don't want that. Not the players. The players, they just them black women. They look again. LGBTQ community. They don't even come out for the flag. I see a lot of them not coming out for the national anthem. A lot of teams don't come out for the national anthem. Now, Trump, I'm gonna need to hear from you. I'm gonna need to hear from you, Donald. You have to get on their ass because that's so disrespectful. And they not doing it like how the NFL, because you was on the NFL, you was on them niggas' heads. You was on them niggas' heads about taking a knee. And they was taking a knee for some shit that they was getting fed, misled, misinformed, that, police just killing all black innocent people and whoop-de-wop whoop. And now that was just all they was feeding us in the media. Wasn't the truth. Everybody died from behind police, from white, black, yada, yada, yada. We're not going to go into that. But they was taking a knee because of that, and because they was misled, misfed, wrong information. And so they took a knee during the national anthem. And Donald Trump, he had something to say. He didn't believe in that. Rightfully so. Now, these hoes, they not coming out for the national anthem because you won't allow transgenders to play in the league. Ain't nobody gonna ask these girls why they not coming out for the national anthem. Because when the NFL did it, man, it was the story of all stories every day. It was story of who else kneeled. Now this player kneeled and they kneeled, and now the whole teams are going to start kneeling. And oh my gosh, and it was a player back in the day named Abdul Rauf. His real name was Chris Jackson, I believe. Played with Shaquille O'Neal on LSU in college. Was one of the best scorers freshman. He's really the guy Curry had his game after. Go check him out if you ain't never heard of him. But Abdul Rauf got kicked out of the league before really people don't even know about this. He had became Muslim. He went from Chris Jackson to Abdul Rauf. And so no longer did he believe in pledging allegiance to no flag but Allah. Only pledging allegiance he pledging to is Allah. Understandable. So, because if I pledge allegiance to the flag, and the words for him, it didn't line up with his religion. So whether you agree or not, doesn't matter. That's his right. And he stopped coming out for the national anthem. And he stayed in the tunnel. After the national anthem come out, then he'd come out. Now, he did this for like a year and a half, and nobody noticed. When he started torching the league, they noticed. He was a youngster when he first started doing it in the league. The numbers wasn't up for them to really notice that he wasn't there. By everybody standing out there. And then he started cooking. He started cooking people. Jordan, Peyton, everybody. He was cooking the league. And now they started knowing, well, where's Abdul? And a reporter was coming by and seen him in the tunnel and said, why are you not out there? He said, I just is against my religious beliefs. And they got pissed and really tried to force him out there. And he like, bro, it's against my religious belief. Like, what do you mean? I'm not doing it. And the league was pissed. They kept trying to force him. He talked with his Muslim buddy. And he said, listen, just go out there. He said, you don't have to, while they sing the national anthem, you pray to Allah. But just go out there. He said, oh, makes sense. So he went out there. And while they was, he was here with it. Bam. They had a major issue with that. And so they ended up letting him go of the team he was on. He got picked up by the Vancouver Grizzlies at the time. I believe, or the Sacramento Kings first. Might have been the Sacramento Kings. And they would start him and then take him out and not give him minutes. They would just bench him. And he went to another team and did the same thing. And then eventually, did nobody sign him back in the league. And he was one of the top players in the league. Y'all was tripping about the national anthem. How are we allowing these? I know that was a long-winded story, but I had to give you the whole story. You just learned something, too, if you didn't know that. How are these women getting away with not coming a whole team of bitches? Not, excuse my Frenches. I've been smoking a little tree. But I don't have no respect for them. I don't call them women. I can't call them women, and they damn sure ain't men. Okay? They act like dogs. They female dogs. The word for female dogs is bitches. So get out your feelings. Get out your feels. I'm just keeping it real. Let's be frank. Them ain't women. Them bitches. How a whole team of bitches. Let me stop. Oh, shit. That was funny to me. That made me chuckle. A whole team of bitches. How they just all get away with? How they all get away with? Stand in the locker room. I'm just confused. Yeah, we be letting bitches get away with too much, man. I'm telling you, we do. We do. I'm being frank. I'm sorry. Hit the like button. I'm being frank about the situation. We let them get away with too much. How that's possible? I don't understand it. They call themselves dogs, so who are we to switch it up? Right. Who are we to switch it up? There were some bitches, whole team of bitches. They sitting there in the locker room. And nobody saying nothing. No reporter saying nothing. Nobody got nothing to say about it. Do you watch mixed sports talk? Yeah. I rock with Mick. Yeah. That's what I said when Angel said she was a dog. Bring Showtime on Point Sports on your show. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would. If you want to come up, we can definitely converse. Yes, they are bitches. Yeah, Kelly Mary. See, y'all feel me. All right. Y'all feel me. True that. Yeah, y'all feel me. The commissioner of the W is afraid of them manly bitches. No, she ain't. She part of the whole shit. When y'all be saying fire Kathy, nah, shit, they part of this whole thing, man. They want this to be just like this. She get paid on the back end too. They not trying to have this league be successful. And they got one female, one player who messing it all up. Do y'all hear how they talk about Angel Reese during the game when she's playing? The announcers. Have y'all ever listened to the announcers talk about Angel Reese when she's playing in the game? It is insanity. I've never, in 43 years old, I've never seen no shit like this in my life. They cap for her so hard. They try to hype her up every little thing she does. She don't even got to do something. Somebody else could do something. And I seen Camila Cardoso grab a rebound, and they talking about, yeah, she averaged 7.9 rebounds last year. She did great, but wasn't enough to lead the league like Angel Reese at 13. I was like, you disrespectful bitches. How could you do that? You go give Camila Cardoso a little bit of love and then shit on her with an Angel Reese. With an Angel Reese take. And another thing, it's like the hand checking. Again, this is how we know they sabotaging Kevin Clark. Hand checking is not allowed, ladies and gentlemen. It's not allowed. You can tell. all I see is a lot of hand checking in the building. A lot of hand. Chocolati plays in the building. Shout out to Chocolati plays. Shout out to Run It Up, folks, 7-8. They try to slow down Caitlin because they know she will expose the league for their lack. Oh, for sure that. It only matters if you're good at hooping. They don't care if you're trash. No, they don't. No, they want you to be trash. They like it. Nobody's going to watch. They can do their backhanded stuff, and at the same time, they will only go viral for social activist type of stuff, and that's what they was doing. I didn't hear nothing from the WNBA like as far as promotional wise. Just peep this. Before Caitlin Clark, and this probably goes for a lot of y'all too. I'm gonna take you back a little bit. Before Caitlin Clark came around, we knew about CC. What had happened when we heard of? When did the WNBA promote something? When they did the Black Lives Matter thing, the movement, and they painted Black Lives Matter in the streets of Washington, and they put the Black Lives Matter all on the floors on the WNBA courts and all of this stuff. And even though it was COVID, but they ended up going viral for what they was representing for the Black Lives Matter movement. Does anybody recall that? Anybody recall that? Thank Obama for that, because if you got a woman, vote, drop your location, I'm going to pull up. Oh, don't pull up on me. Don't. The funny thing about that, because see, when people make little threats, you know what I mean? When people make little threats at me, I don't take them serious, but I do a little bit. And I found out, I did a little, little birdie, somebody, got a little info. People look out for me, man. And yeah, I got the man's whole address. He out there in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, I don't just know what city you in. I got your whole address, sir. But neither here nor there. I'm not on that type of time. You're safe. Just don't be stupid. But yeah, drop the location. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. That just show you he's not really about that life. Don't nobody. Anybody about that life, they don't say no shit like that. They don't drop the location. They don't drop the location. That was sad. They just don't drop the location. We're gonna find you. We know where you at. We know where you get at. Yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll pay close enough attention. Because I'm sure he watched me so closely that he didn't even have to ask that. I done said I'm out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma so many times. I've said that so many times. People know I'm from Los Angeles, South Central Los Angeles to be exact. But I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've said that so many times. Say, where's your location? Nigga, you watch me all the time. You know I'm in Tulsa. And I'm around the corner from you. Yeah. I know. I know, buddy. I know. Yeah, I know exactly where you are. Yes, sir. So, but neither here nor there. This was fun. How long have you been on the stream? An hour 33. Yeah, man. Looking like Alf, man. K-Sap like Alf. For y'all youngins, y'all don't know who that is, but I got mostly older people in here. I got mostly people of age, seasoned. Y'all see this salt and pepper coming in my stuff real tough. Sheesh. I'm fit to be gray, y'all. I'm fit to be gray. This looks crazy. I don't like this. It needs to either just get gray. I don't like the little bit here. It looked like I'm ashy right here. It looked like I'm ashy. I'm not ashy. Okay? It's just gray. It just go gray or go black. I'm not dying nothing. But hurry up, make a decision. Sure is Stephanie White. What time is it? It's 5 o'clock. We play at 6:30. Appreciate you, beauty from our Lord's estate. I like that. OLE. Shout out to you. That's Wisdom Pope. Yeah, it is. There it is. Cause I ain't got nan wrinkle. No, but yeah. No, I'm ready to go gray. I'm ready to go gray. I had a feeling you was from Los Angeles. Yes, indeed. South Central. Hello. Yes, indeed. Zay Tavion. Beer also did a skit on being sketchy. On being ashy. Hey, you know what? What y'all think about me doing skits? You know what? I already got the skits in mind. I don't know if I want to say it. Should I lived in Tulsa, North? Oh, you stayed in the sticks, Kent? Kent, you stayed in the sticks, folks. I'm on the South. Yeah, I'm on the South. I'm in the burbs. Yeah, I live in the burbs, folks. Oh, you watching the game? Yeah, I'm watching the game tonight. Yeah, I live in the burbs. In North, I can't do the North. North, that's where the first 48 at. That's where the first 48 be at. Yeah, they be working out there. Yeah, they don't come over here in the South. Yeah, South. It's nice. It's nice. But do you know cartoon one from Avalon Clips? No, I don't know. A cartoon? No. I just drove through, picked up car in Idaho. Back in Memphis. Memphis is the sticks. What coach style works for CC? Yeah, man. I'm gonna watch the game. I might report on it. I'm feeling good. I did love this stream. Shout out to everybody that came through, spent their time with me, because time is money, money is time, and we ain't got nothing to waste. So I hope y'all enjoyed your time over here. You feel me? With your boy the Pope. I enjoyed y'all being here because y'all give me when I see 100 and something in the chat, that gives me a little inspiration. When I see super chats, that really keep me chatting. Super chats keep me chatting. Super chats keep your boy with the chats. Yeah. Cash apps too. Yeah. Alpha's great, but Pope looks more like Gary. Hold on, Borrow. Who we got? What do you say? Gary G. Who is that? Who is that? Yeah, Chocolate. Yeah. I got a few ops, man. Yeah, baby. Hey, if they don't hate you, ain't great. If they don't hate you, ain't great, baby. You know, I'm supposed to have a few. I got a few, like the few grades I got in my beard. I got a few. It ain't too much. Ain't nothing. Little internet ops. You know what I mean? Little internet ops. It's good to have. It's fun. It actually is fun. Good engagement. So, I don't mind. Don't reveal skit ideas, Pope. Good job, Adrian. Because, I got ADHD. I totally forgot I was talking about the fucking skits. I totally forgot that fast. I was talking about the skits. Totally forgot. But the skits. I got skits coming up. That's my next move, y'all. Because I think I'm a good writer, and definitely you hear the raps. You hear the rap songs. They songs. I don't just rap. I make hits. Goddamn it, for real. To be frank, real songs, formatted, lovely, cut here, this, that, I make songs. I produce hits, for real. But I always wanted to write scripts. And start doing something like that. Now we got these platforms, so I'm just have to figure out. I'm gonna have to go get the certain proper cameras, I believe. But yeah, Chocolate Blast in the building, y'all. Shout out to Chocolate. Peace out, chat. Yeah, let's go, Fever. All right, y'all. Yeah, we up out of here. I see all y'all leaving me. Damn, I ain't even gone. Victor Carter, yeah, man. I mean, this is my podcast. I mean, I wouldn't be able to have a podcast and have 100 and some people in here if I didn't know how to talk, sir or ma'am. Yeah. All right, Afro woman. Pope, do a skit as Eddie Murphy. Yeah. I'm just thinking more on the line. No, I'm not gonna give it away. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. Hopefully y'all come through and support the skits. Make sure y'all come through and support. When I come up with the skit, I want to see the same amount of energy. We come over here for Caitlin Clark, but trust me, and you're not gonna be disappointed. Because anything I do, I especially when I get time, when I sit down plotted out because everything I come on YouTube, it's just all it's all freestyle. It's all freestyle. You know what I mean? And so Chocolate plays. Oh, look at this. Chocolate plays. Let me use your medical license. I don't got no medical license, sir. Yeah. Bring Showtime. Well, tell Showtime he's more than welcome. I doubt he will come over here, but he's more than welcome. He's more than welcome. I send a link to him anytime. Yeah, anytime. You're more than welcome. But yeah, hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. That super chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have enjoyed your CC songs, Pope. Oh, no doubt. Thank you, Kelly. I'll see y'all later. Yeah, no doubt, man. Thank you about that. CC songs, they definitely hits. I got a lot more where that come from, but like I said, I don't know y'all style of music like that. I know everybody, no matter what style of music you like, if you're Clarky, you definitely will like that, those songs. So yeah, make sure we tap in with the CC for You, CC 22 Part 2, because I don't even think that has reached 1,000 views, ladies and gentlemen. It's on my channel because that's what you can bump in the car, and when it's real loud, it's a whole different vibe when you bump it in the car, and you got it on loud, and that bump bump bump, that beat be bumping, the beat be booming. It's a different vibe. If you haven't heard it in your car on loud or on a loudspeaker, you're kidding yourself. You ain't even heard it yet. Let me know. Anybody heard it in their car? Anybody, give me a thumbs up if you heard it in your car with the loudspeaker and you banged it. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you played it in your car and you bumped it loud. Because I'm telling you, when I do that every time, it's on another level. Yeah, it's on another level. Hit us with the bloopies, Pope. Definitely will. I got the bloopies coming. Appreciate you, Victor. Said I was talented. Thank you. Much appreciated. So yeah, Mike Johnson. Yeah, hit different on Mike. Oh, Mike know what I'm talking about then. Yeah, Mike know what I'm talking about. A bloopies rap. Oh, I already got that in it. I got that in the CC for You. Wish clean bloopies, bang, that thing getting ridiculous. I already got that. Look up in the sky, you're saying it's a plane. No, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game, not working on her game, not deserving that fame. It's a wide open lane like she played with a broken wing. I got this one song I'm working on that's crazy work. Good idea. What's a good idea, Charles? What's a good idea? Wish playing bloopies, bang, that thing getting ridiculous. Yeah, Tyrone Wiley said, yep. They bang that thing on loud. That thing sound different in the car. Make sure y'all go check it out in the car. I got to check that out. Yeah, go check it out in the car. I like it live. Nancy, go play it in your car. People won't look at you crazy too. But that's okay. Go bang it in your car. An Angel Bloopy song. Oh yeah, that'd be too funny. I can't give her that much time. Hello, Kara. All right, let me get up out of here, y'all. Love y'all though, man. Y'all be supporting. We on our way 12K here soon. So let's get there. Stacy Hall, shout out. See y'all trying to keep me around? When the money go down, that can keep me around. You understand? It bumps for real. Adrian Bowman, do it be bumping? I like to shake the haters off with the bet. Hey, come on, man. Even though I don't really agree with a lot of John Liquidator, I like to shake the haters off. I had to say that. It went smooth. It went with everything. So it had to go in there. And he made the cut. So yeah, shout out to that. Showtime on Point Sports be calling you out, Pope. Do he be calling me out? I haven't seen it nowhere where he called me out before. Send it to me. Give me the timestamp or something. So I haven't seen it. I actually seen him kind of button it up. After I reacted to one of his lives. I only reacted to one of his shows before once. But the things we pointed out, how he was being disrespectful to Caitlin Clark fans and the players and all of that. The next live he had, he didn't do none of that. So I'm sure he listened. I listened on my sound bar bumps. Yeah, I'm sure he listened and heard what I had to say and like how silly he was sounding and uneducated. And he tried to, he did a little better next live. So, hey, I think the frankness can help you out. You can not like it. You might not like what I got to say, how I say it. But when you sit with yourself, you got to be frank with yourself. You're going to say, hey, he was just being frank with you, man. You'll clean up your act. It's the Pope, baby. I'm out. Peace and love. Holla at y'all later.